Season 2 finale. What the heck? I had no idea we were done. Oh my goodness. Everything I've been even saying in the past few weeks is just thrown out the window completely, because we're apparently at the end. Okay, well, we even had a break, so welcome back to those. I guess the break was what? 102 to 101 to 102? Probably? Yeah? Okay. Anyways, so no matter how my feelings are for this past factory arc, this episode as a standalone honestly just hits. It is beautifully done. And I never talk about the music because, well, I don't know what to say about the music, but again, this finale music is just beautiful as well. And I want to reread so I can make like some proper parallels to season 1 finale, because obviously there's a lot that is like you can kind of like tie it in, especially with the fire and everything, and Kim taking Lauren's place in this case. But let's get into it. So, final flight. The entire first section of it is really well done because it heightens the blood loss and the fear that Lauren has been feeling this entire time. We've seen glimpses of it even in the last chapter or the chapter before, where Lauren's vision gets hazy, and now it's just full distortion of the entire environment, right? And she's seeing her coworkers. She's seeing what could happen if this bomb actually goes off, and there's no way. I mean, they're kind of stuck in this place. And we have this recurring thing of the time just ticking down and down. And them tapping or them getting frustrated is just intensified. Like, the music also intensifies this entire situation too. It's really, really well done. And of course, we have to go through the motions of trying out all these options. Will the door actually work? No. The door is similar to when they got locked in the Camellia, that they had to wait for someone else to do it. And in this case, they can't wait for someone else because it was programmed to stay shut the entire time. And we see how important the bomb squad is, right? Like, we saw them do their work in the prologue of our series, and at that time, it showed that Lauren really had the expertise because she had this insight to know which wire to cut. But there's a chance that the bomb squad probably would have figured that out as well, right? So they don't necessarily really need Lauren, although Lauren made it much quicker. In this case, the guy shot his head, so Lauren doesn't even have that advantage, so that bomb squad is desperately needed. Desperately. Kim and Will moments are kind of cute. It was cute early on, but at the end of our episode, when Kim is about to scream Lauren's name in front of everyone, Will restrains her. So he knows, basically confirmed that Will also knows that Lauren is Loon, and they can't let this secret out. Like, obviously, we don't know what will happen next because there's a chance that Lauren will go missing. There's no way Lauren and Karen are dead, but there's a chance that they'll be missing for a good part of the beginning of season 3. So, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to even happen, how Tristan's going to handle that, since, I mean, Lauren's not home at this moment, right? And Lauren has some serious injuries that I don't think she can just show off or walk off and act like it's normal. And then we have their little moment together, Karen and Lauren's, that she lets off this thank you. And I mean, I don't think Lauren is the first person to say thank you for Karen's actions. She might be, because she did thank him after he killed for her. Usually it's just a duty or job to get closer to the leader, but here it's different because he's saving someone's life by doing the killing, and that person that he saved is showing gratitude, which is a completely different emotion and feeling than he's had this entire time that he's been on the job. So I wonder what Karen was gonna say. Like, I don't know who these worst people that Kieran would want to have died with. Maybe he wanted to die with Belladonna if he had to, since they have some kind of, connection at least. But yeah, this is hard. And we got a little bit of the deal back in this, right? With the blood dripping. And in this case, it's much darker blood compared to how it was in the deal in episode 10. Yeah, I have no idea what Kieran would have told her. He might have told her that he knows Dylan. he might have told her that he knows who the leader. No, he doesn't know who the leader is. He might have told her that he loved her. I have no idea. Now the vents. I didn't catch any like foreshadowing for these vents throughout the arc. I don't know if they were placed in panels that we were supposed to be looking at, since I didn't see it. So if in my reread I do see it, then I'll be more receptive of it. For now, it seems like a very like roundabout option. Like obviously a factory would have vents, that's fine, but I don't know. I'm not sure how I want to process this information yet, so I'm gonna leave it open-ended until I do that reread. But I guess they found an option, right? They're going through the vents. And yes, I mean, it does make sense. This is a big building. The vents will connect everything. Did they come in through a vent? If so, that would make it a lot better when they first entered the factory. But I think they came in through a window. I don't remember. And 5 minutes left. If this got an anime adaptation, like, you can really, like, count it down to the wire, right? Like, from the 10-minute mark, or I guess from 9 minutes and 50 seconds would be the pace of that episode. Beautifully done. I can see it happening. And every second and every tick would go down to it. And then we get it. So I guess, sadly, I was right. At the end of the season, there would be an explosion. I thought it would be at Radcliffe's ball, but I mean, okay. Now, did Lauren like not sustain any extra injuries? I don't think so, because it looks like she still was holding on to the bomb, right? And that red, especially in Kim's eyes, is just heartbreaking. It really is. Because they're in Lauren's situation now. They know the truth. But even with knowing the truth, you know, you can't really do anything about the situation because of your position. Lauren couldn't do anything back then in season 1 in the flashback because she was a child, and here Kim and William are on the right side of the law, so they can't do anything either. Amazingly done. And then we get this little tie-in with the banner for season 2. The gun and knife, that's kind of cool. I don't really know what the red of the handle in the banner was supposed to mean, but that's okay. And it looks like we'll have a hallucination. I still don't think Dylan is alive. This is a hallucination. I think it's actually Sandman that gets them out of this situation, and he will probably drag him to the tunnels. But yeah, we are done with the season. I've been covering this entire season. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sticking around. I hope we get maybe like a 3-month break at least. So the authors and honestly myself get a break from covering the series. And I'll go through a big reread, and I'll do huge. I'll be going out of town anyway, so I don't know how these past few videos will actually be, but we'll come back with a little break. We'll come back. So again, thank you for sticking around for so long. I hope we have a blast on your break. Maybe you'll do some rereading. Maybe you'll look up some theories as well. I will do it as well. And we'll come in strong for season 3 whenever it comes. So until then, peace.